गुड मॉर्निंग दोस्तों। जैसे कि आप लोग जानते हैं मेरा नाम गौरव है, मैं एक कंपनी सेक्रेटरी हूँ। एंड टुडे वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द टॉपिक ऑन सब्सिडी इन इंडिया फॉर सेटिंग अप cold chains. So what are the subsidies being available through government of India if you are going to open a cold chain? These will be the discussion topic today. For the details, my name is CS Gaurav Kumar Sharma. I am a company secretary by profession and handle these type of topics. My contact number is 9990694230 and my email ID is gauravdelhirav@gmail.com, that is mentioned over here in blue link. So if you have any query related to the same, then you can get in touch with me. So let's start with the topic. So Ministry of Food Processing and Industry in India provides very good financial assistance for the setting up of a cold chain in India. But there are three criteria mentioned over here to get the financial assistance for your cold chain if you are going to start the same. Production facility number one, transport facility number two, number three is distribution facility. By the names itself, you can think or acquire that get the knowledge that these are the basic three criteria on which a food subsidy is being given by Ministry of Food Processing Industries for the cold chains. So if you are in a production facility, then you can gain the subsidy over there. If you have a transport facility for the cold chains, then you can get over there. And if you have a distribution facility, then you can get over here. Now let's discuss the same in a deeper position. Minimal processing center at the farm level and centers to have facility for weighing, the sorting, grading, waxing, packing, pre-cooling, control, atmosphere or modified atmosphere, cold storage, normal storage, individual quick freezing. These are the criteria which is being mentioned for production facility where you can get the cold chain subsidies. So these must be the noted points where you can apply for the same. Now we move on to transport facility. Transport level consists of mobile pre-cooling vents and reefer trucks required to transport goods and products in a temperature controlled atmosphere. So these are also the vehicles through which the pre-cooling vents and other cold storage things being transported from one point to another point, and the temperature of the same will be controlled through an atmosphere of a cold chain processing unit. So you can also get subsidy over here. The distribution facility by the name itself can tell the whole process. So I will not discuss the same. What is the amount of financial assistance provided for setting up a cold chain by MOFPI? Is that Ministry of Food Processing Industries provide financial assistance grant in aid to the tune of 50% of the total cost of plant. So 50% of the total cost of plant can be given you as subsidy, and machinery and technical civil works in general areas, and 75% of NE region including northeast region including Sikkim, difficult areas like Jammu Kashmir, for Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand, subject to a maximum of 10 crores. So if you are going to start, then you can get the grant in aid to the tune of around 50% of the total cost of the product or the plant. Okay. And machinery and technical civil works in general areas like 75% of the region, which includes only on Sikkim, Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, then that will be also subject to a maximum of 10 crores. So you have to fix the criteria for the same if you are going to get the subsidy for the same, because these are the regions where cold storage products or products which reach cold storage came from, mainly and mostly. How is the financial assistance provided during the setting up the unit? I'll discuss the same. There are installment methods: first installment, second installment, third installment would be the criteria. Now the first installment of 25% of the total grant under the scheme will be released after ensuring that 25% of the promoter contribution and 25% of the total term loan has been spent on the project. So guys, without any hassle, without any confusion, or without any getting any rude into anything, then you have to think about the first installments of 25% of total grant under the scheme will only be released after ensuring that 25% of the promoter's contribution of total funding of that 50% and 25% of the total loan has been spent on the projects. Mean 50% will be spent by you, then you can only get the 50% of subsidy, which is being discussed in the earlier slide of the PPT. So first installment is very tricky. Now if we move on to second installment, the second installment of another 50% of the total grant under the scheme will be released after ensuring that utilization of first installment of grant and 75% of the total promoter contribution and 75% of total term loan has been spent on the project. Utilization certificates for the first installment has to be submitted by the promoter at the time of making claim for the second installment. So if you want to get the second installment, then you have to at least mention that 75% of the promoter contribution, 75% of the term loan which has been spent totally on the project, and you are running. So government has came with a great thing that if you are running a project, then only you can get the funding in second installment, otherwise not. Even if another condition which is being laid over here is that utilization certificate for the first installment has to be submitted by the promoter at the time of making claim of the second installment. So if you haven't utilized your fully money of first installment, you are not going to get the second installment over there. So this is the main point which is going to be discussed over there. Now if we move on to third installment, overall second installment is also a tricky one. So if you move on to second phase, this is the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 process. So let's discuss about the third process, the phase 3. Third and final installment of remaining 25% of the grant assistance will be released after ensuring that the utilization of the second installment and 100% of the promoter and 100% of the terminal invested in the project. Further, the project should have achieved completion. Commercial operations should have started. Financially, the promoter must submit utilization certificate of the second installment and the making third claim of the final installment. Now got it? It is not so easy. So you have to be fast. You have to go get the term loan of 25% and term loan for 25% promoter contribution you have to put. Then you have to put around 75% of the promoter contribution, 75% of the term loan. Then after that you have to complete the project and make the commercial operation running. Then you can get the 100% out of 100% of the promoter and 100% of the term loan. Then only after with the utilization certificate affixed with them, you can get the third installment. So it is a phase out manner. Tricky one, I can say that. How should the application of our financial assistance be made? The application for financial assistance for setting up cold chain should be made in the prescribed format of Ministry of Forward Processing in India. In the prescribed format, alternatively, you can talk at one of our business sector to help you apply for the same scheme and obtain approval. If you have any query or any question regarding the same, you can get in touch with me on 9990694230, and my email ID is gauravdelhirav@gmail.com. Guys, if I am not able to pick the call, then please drop a message on the number mentioned over here or drop a email for the same. And thank you very much. If you think that my slides and PPTs and my formats of explaining are up to the mark, then please do like this video and do subscribe my channel for the future version. And I am thankful that you guys are listening to me and getting connected with me. Thank you very much for the wonderful session. Take care and remain connected. Please like and share the video. Hello guys. To make sure you are notified when I post a new video and to make sure they appear in your subscription list, click the bell. This is my channel, gauravdelhirav. Do not forget to click the bell to get notified next time for the videos. So that's why I say click the bell.